All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Ruff.
Straight up, it's podcast week.
What? Damn.
Yeah, we didn't, this is not on the rundown. We didn't even discuss this when we got in this morning, but yeah, I think it's safe to say it is podcast week. During this week, you can see, you're going to notice a number of podcasts coming from this network, and I hope you guys enjoy them because this week is about the podcasts.
I usually set my calendar to be alerted when podcast week has arrived, but I guess this year I just didn't do it. And it really snuck up on me. But I'm happy that it's finally here as we get to celebrate podcasts all week long and record them, of course.
Yeah.
As that is how we make most of our money.
Hey, House Divided over here. Got the burnt orange row back. You've got me wearing the Baylor Bear green.
Gosh, if I was on the website, I would not use promo code BACKER20 to purchase that one. I promise you that.
No, because I stand behind Roback so much that I don't even like taking money out of their pockets. Like using Backer 20, like that's just, getting 20% off.
Hey, just remember, you saw it here first because when pictures of Bijan Robinson hit the internet wearing this exact polo, just remember who wore it first and who wore it better.
I bet he wore it better than you.
You think he fills it out better than I do?
Yeah. He's a pretty strong athlete.
He's a unit.
I lifted this morning.
Cool. What'd you lift?
It was chest. I did chest and I did some legs.
Whose chest did you lift? Whose legs did you lift up?
I lifted weights with my own chest.
Why is your chest looking so tiny
You
then?
just threw in some legs for good measure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
It's not for good measure. Legs are very important. I don't skip leg day, bitch.
You don't?
Just like Kanye, I'll chest.
You spent
and
more time
legs.
on the chest than
That's
the legs.
not what Kanye. That's literally what Kanye did not say.
He said, I'll chest, no legs. Yeah.
Anyway, what's up, Will?
I spend plenty of time on legs. I do legs like 3 times a week. People just don't know
It's
that
awesome,
about
dude.
me.
It's because we
Actually,
can't
that's not
tell.
true.
It's because we can't really tell.
Stop.
What? I'm just
Is
saying.
that why you wore
dude.
jeans to the meetup?
Yeah, you were scared.
No.
You were scared.
No.
Did I tell you the text that I got from Barrett Dudley? I'm going to tell you about it right now.
Did it say, wow, Dylan's the only real one who wore jeans or pants?
I'm going to let Will read it. Start there.
Okay.
This is me and Barrett's conversation.
It says, Dave said, "Can I break the pants at dinner rule if I'm at El Tiempo and then going to Kirby?" Barrett said, "Oh yes, I threw out that rule. We're too old to not be comfortable."
So, of course,
Dylan's
we're too old,
chuggy ass wore
The
pants.
only reason I wore pants is because of what Barrett said.
I know. So
I know.
I'll be
That's
honest.
so great.
If I know the situation is going to pan out in my favor, and by that I mean air conditioning, I will wear pants out. There's no way that if I'm in Houston that I obey that rule.
For those who need some context, Barrett, a while ago, said one of the rules that he lives by, and he's a very fashion-forward young man, as we all know. He said,
check out Club Cool and Retail
his
Pairs.
personal rule is if he's ever going out to dinner, no matter the weather, he will wear pants. He says if you're already out around town and decide to go to dinner, it's okay to just stay in your shorts. But if you're getting dressed for dinner, always wear pants. And I guess that rule has been amended, and I feel like a total idiot as I sweated profusely on
Did you sweat
Saturday
through your
night.
jeans? Did you have swamp ass?
No.
Oh.
I don't get swamp ass.
I
I was sweaty, though. I was a sweaty boy.
The best thing about Houston, in addition to just being a haven for listeners, is that no matter where you go, if you are ever concerned about being underdressed, there will always, doesn't matter the situation, always be a guy at the bar wearing shorts, a PFG, a Costa hat, and like blatant croquis just hanging off his neck. Doesn't matter where.
And he's just mega chill.
And he's just there, and he's just dominating the bar.
Another thing you should probably know about Houston is if you pop into El Tiempo and have not one but 2 margaritas, you're setting yourself up for a rough night ahead.
Didn't
as
know
they
they
are
were,
sneaky, very strong.
Didn't know they were known for the strong drink. Should have not had. I honestly wish I had just gone with beer.
Many times in
Looking
my
back
life,
on
I've done 2 margs and then gone out afterward and I've been just fine. El Tiempo is a different beast, though. Different beast.
It was a beast feast.
Those were very strong margaritas, and I showed up to the meetup quite tipsy and not ready for the shots that the backers so generously offered to me. So
I broke my rule.
I did 2 shots.
I did 3.
Oh.
I'm still feeling it today.
2 was one more than I wanted to do.
I was fine until we got in your vehicle to go home. And once we started moving, I realized like this is going to be a bad ride home. If you noticed, I was really focusing on my breathing.
No, I didn't really notice. You were pretty quiet for a lot of the trip.
The ride home was silent. It was Dylan, myself, producer Adam, and Randy.
Well, Dave took
How was a car with Randy and it's silent on the way home?
he took a play out of your playbook, and we listened to smooth jazz on the way back.
That's what's
In
up.
dead
And it was
silence.
very clutch.
That's what's up.
It honestly helped out.
Yeah, I couldn't tell yesterday. So I woke up yesterday, obviously feeling the effects of the meetup. And I couldn't tell if it would have been better to be in a car with you guys, just kind of like, when you're with the boys and you're just kind of like leaning into your hangover a lot.
Jazzy morning playlist.
And then I was like, or am I better off with my wife driving me home and my child in the back seat
Dave's
with
little
like
whiskey
solitude? Yeah. And so I decided that I think I was in a more preferable situation. Our car probably smelled better.
Our car smelled fine.
Nah,
know what?
you guys had the Sunday
Dude.
stinks. I could
Dude,
tell.
You didn't have the Sunday
Our
stink.
car-
You did. You smelled.
was surprisingly clean. Even when these two boneheads made us stop at a gas station, McDonald's, and they got like whatever they got, I was worried that the smell was going to make me more nauseous. It didn't. It was very odd how little it smelled.
There's
Just a
no way I would have stopped.
Just a couple McGriddles for the boys.
I would have tried to like do a vote, and we voted no for who, like if we're stopping anywhere.
I didn't want to stop, but I was being a team player. They were hungry little bitches in the back seat. Davey and I were just up front, just trying to keep it together, not eating.
I was over here just, what's great about a jazz playlist? You don't have to skip. It's all like to me, and I don't have the sophisticated ear. It's all the same.
Damn, no skips.
No skips on jazzy morning.
No. I mean, Spotify's got some great curated jazz playlists out there.
Do they have a sax centric?
Sure, they do.
Yeah, it's on their
Jazzy.
jazz playlist.
Yeah, but not all jazz music has a sax in it.
Some of it has the oboe.
A piano and some kind of other woodwind instrument. Woodwind? No one thought I was going to pull that out today. I don't even know if it's a brass or a woodwind.
Steve Winwood does not do jazz.
Who's your favorite saxophonist?
I can only name one, and that's Kenny G.
Mine's the guy from the Bruce Springsteen, who's
How many?
deceased.
Actually, my favorite is Bill Clinton. How many jazz players, saxophonists can you name? Don't Google.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I was going to do it so I could, because I bet if I say something, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Ready for this? You've heard of Stan Getz.
Nope.
Yes, you've heard his music. I know you have. Sonny Rollins, John Coltrane,
Did they do the
Charlie Parker.
Baker Street? What's it? Dude,
Dude, you don't even know how to do that.
Dude.
Dude, you're so sick. It's just, you're not good at it.
Stop, Adam. Stop reacting positively.
Hey, we got a big week ahead of us. It's because, as you all know,
Thumbnail.
it is podcast week. And during podcast week, we're doing a worst of episode on Patreon tomorrow. Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Send in your worst of stories to worstof@washmedia.com or head over to washmedia.com, click the worst of logo, fill out the form right there, and we will get all your stories right in that hopper. Or you can also leave us a voicemail. We're doing a voicemails a little early this week. 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. Leave us a voicemail. And as always, go rate and review the pod 5 stars. It's time to recap this meetup and fun presented by our good friends over at Vizzy. Sometimes you're just out in Houston wearing just moisture-wicking polos and just hanging out, sweating. And you know what? You know what a vibe is? Cracking an ice-cold Vizzy. Keeping the vibe going is essential this summer. And Vizzy is passing the summer vibe to you. All summer long, you can grab a can of Vizzy Hard Seltzer and visit VizzyHardSeltzer.com/wash to enter your info for a chance to instantly win a $20 prepaid card that can be used towards Vizzy when you pass on the vibes to your friends. Even if you don't win instantly, you can enter the sweeps for a chance to win $599 that can be used towards Vizzy for an entire year.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said
Talk
that.
about setting yourself up for some summer success there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer passes the vibe check with its bold
Look
and
at me.
delicious fruit flavors. Vizzy has you covered this summer with a wide range of refreshing fruit flavors like pineapple mango, black cherry lime, strawberry kiwi, and blueberry pomegranate. And if you want even more variety, they even have those lemonade hard seltzer packs and the mimosa hard seltzer packs. They even have delicious combinations like papaya passion fruit, watermelon strawberry, blackberry lemon, and raspberry tangerine. I actually had a raspberry tangerine at the pool earlier that day, and I was very pleased.
Fact.
Very pleased. Pass along the vibe this summer with Vizzy. Here's how to get yours to keep the summer vibes going all summer long. Go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed to enter for a chance to win. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. We do have a disclaimer. No purchase necessary. It ends 8/15/22. U.S. and D.C., 21 and over only, void where prohibited. For rules, visit VizzyHardSeltzer.com/passthevibes. Scanning product is optional. Let's talk meetup. Kirby Ice House. As we said, we pre-gamed with the best fajitas in Texas.
I don't know if I'm ready to make that claim. They're the best I've had, but I haven't really explored San Antonio very much.
Let me tell you this, for my money, if we're just going on not presentation, not atmosphere, just the fajita. While they are top 1 or 2, what's so funny?
I'm just thinking of Dylan immediately saying no, not like that's like saying like you can't have the best pasta and you can't declare like, oh, this is my favorite pasta in Italy because there's other pastas in Italy that I might not have tried yet.
They're my favorite fajitas that I've had in Texas, but I haven't had fajitas.
Then why were you so quick to swap me out of the gym?
Because you said they're the best in Texas, and I'm not ready to make a claim like that. It's a bit premature.
Before they move, try the
let me know when you try all the fajitas
from Valentina's.
I don't want to wait for 2 hours out in the heat.
You don't have to.
Last time I did.
That is true. You went at a bad time though. That's what you get for bringing me food during COVID.
How do you get fajitas? You have to pick them up.
I couldn't even taste it. I could only taste the salt. It was quite good though. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just saying. Look, everything combined, El Tiempos are the best. They're fantastic.
They are fantastic.
They're also hazardous. We almost lost producer Adam to a butter incident.
Yeah, I was taking a video of Brett. I was trying to get the sizzle. I was trying to get the juxtaposition of the sizzle in front of Brett.
Sure,
you know what I'm talking about.
That's not. You don't.
And then
correct.
And then in the video you can see Adam's hand creep forward to get some of the butter sauce to put on his stuff, and it was in a metal container sitting on top of a scalding hot fajita platter.
Scolding.
And Adam's hand nearly just burnt off, just disintegrated on the table.
It was so hot.
It looked like he got caught up in the blip. Check out Come. Cinematic Universe of Marvel for more cool Marvel anecdotes. By the way, finish WandaVision.
Those fajitas are so good.
Dude, the tongs, here's another problem.
The juxtaposition of the
They
tongs.
put the tongs on there and they stand it up, but if the tongs should fall and hit the piping hot plate, the tongs heat up immediately. So you go to grab the tongs.
There are hot coals under that platter. You know that, right?
So I've been told,
Obviously,
and this is some insider information, that you can request the fajitas come out on a colder platter.
Why would you do that?
Because
Imagine
then,
doing that.
I'm not saying it's the right move. I'm not saying that at all. I've never done this, but I was told that because one, it just doesn't you don't get like the heat and the smoke everywhere, which some people don't enjoy. Additionally, I think you could have the meat not get overcooked if you wait and you're trying to prolong your meal.
Nah, I like my fajitas to stay hot.
You edge your fajitas?
Yeah, you got to edge the fajitas, dog.
Edging your taz?
Dude, Dylan got so mad at me when I said the best fajitas. He just jumped all over me.
I didn't get mad. I was just like, you were speaking for all of us, and I was ready for you to speak for just you and not for us too.
To be honest, they're not. The more I think about it, they're definitely not even my favorite.
What are?
La Pasita.
Oh, no, they're better than La Pasita.
No, dude.
I think I like them more than La Pasita.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, it's a fact.
That's your opinion.
Objectively
This is
better.
objective.
Objectively.
The flavor is much better.
I had the pleasure of going to the bathroom at the restaurant.
You had the pleasure of going to the bathroom.
When I
think
walked
went
out
3 times.
When I walked out of the bathroom, I saw just the most beautiful son of a bitch I've ever seen.
The flounder?
Flounder, just standing there. I was so happy.
He is a beautiful son of a bitch.
And I was just like, man, it feels so good. There's just something you feel at home when you're with Flounder.
Yeah, he's fantastic, man.
And then what's
Love
up with
that
our
dude.
video team just ordering pina coladas at Mexican restaurants?
That's the Randy influence, man. Randy,
You got to be your own person, Adam.
Like Adam, if you don't want to drink pina coladas, you don't have to.
like I said. Randy orders drinks like he's 13 and was suddenly given a license to like drink alcohol for the weekend. Like he's gonna try all like random shit. And yeah, Adam I think has been spending too much time with Randy. He got a pina colada, which he said was one of the best he's ever had at El Tiempo.
You just got to be careful with the pina coladas, man. Those are high in cals. They taste. Don't get me wrong.
lot of sugar.
They taste amazing, but like
Margaritas have a lot of sugar as well, but nothing
As it
like
turns
a
out,
pina.
yes.
Sheesh.
That's pretty much it. I watched, as I alluded to earlier, I watched WandaVision last night. Finished it.
don't care.
We're gonna talk about the meetup.
Dude, I hate WandaVision, dude.
I thought we were doing weekend and fun.
We are, but we didn't even talk about the meetup
I'm letting
itself.
people know how it was the cherry on top.
The WandaVision was your cherry on
was
top.
it the juxtaposition?
Shut the fuck up.
You're not allowed to use that
Yeah,
word.
you're ruining it.
My plan is to overuse it and wear it into the ground so that y'all stop using it.
Oh, you mean like everything we've ever done?
No, yeah, that's off brand for you to drive something into the
What
ground
was,
like that.
What was the thing that you heard? It was goated.
Goated.
That
Dylan
lasted like 12 hours.
Dylan walked into the
Seriously.
office one day and he said, "I'm going to ruin Goated today."
And he did. To be fair, it was a la Babe Ruth, just calling a shot.
That episode was absolutely goated, though.
You know, Larry Bird, they'd throw it to him like he wouldn't care. He'd be like, all right, here's on my duty. He would tell him like how he was going to score him, and he would do it. That's what you did.
Yeah, I called my shot. It is what it is, man.
Did he do that? That's badass.
Dude, the Larry Bird shit talking stories that pop up on Twitter every now and then are legendary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you, you bitch. MJ.
Didn't you walk in before the 3-point contest and he say like, all right, which one of you losers is playing for second? Something like that.
Did he?
Yes, and then he
That's
won.
just basic shit talk.
Then he went out in his warm-ups and did it.
I'm not a Larry Bird guy for some reason.
Why not?
I think because of his connection with the Pacers. And
Oh,
the
you hate-
Pacers we would meet them in the playoffs a lot when the Pistons were good. So I just started hating Larry Bird.
Then there was the malice in the palace.
Dude, I was in Colorado for that.
Not a great looking man, but he could sure ball.
Yeah, you know.
Mhm.
Not known for his looks, sure.
Kind of looks like a turtle.
Yeah.
He's known more for his prowess on the court.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
But yeah, not the best looking.
Yeah, he was pretty good at basketball, though.
The great Larry Bird, jersey 33.
Boston.
Any more
Famously played-
facts that people already know?
Famously played for the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, they're a basketball team that plays in Boston.
Yeah.
hmm
Went to the finals this year.
He won a little bit there. Ring or two.
Who was your meetup MVP?
Oh gosh.
I'd like to first apologize. I don't remember anyone's names.
I don't
That's
either.
not something I do,
I'm bad
especially
with
after a few
names.
marks. The dude who wore the siphon shirt is my guy.
Oh yeah.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he showed up and he was wearing a shirt that simply said, and I quote, "Siphon operator because superhero isn't an official job title."
Let me see this.
Siphon operator because superhero isn't an official job title. I should have jersey swapped him.
That's a pretty strong candidate right there.
Jersey swapping was a sweaty endeavor.
Yeah, I ended up swapping back. So for the people out there that were wondering what was going on, I did swap jerseys, but I realized that the polo that this guy had more sentimental value to him than it would have had to me.
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, we don't need to actually swap.
The
If
only
you want
thing-
this back, you can have it
The
back.
only thing more disgusting than your own sweaty shirt is putting on someone else's very sweaty shirt.
Yeah,
And I was not about to do that.
I did that. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Damn.
I'm all about the
different.
listeners.
I missed the jersey swap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad, man. Maybe nobody wanted to swap with your dumbass.
I had the best shirt.
What? Why you got to bring that energy in? It's a Monday,
I'm
dude. It's
sorry,
podcast
man.
week.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, a lot of people say you're just really negative on this podcast, that you are too mean to Dave and I.
Really?
That's what everyone says, dude.
Am I too mean? I'm
Hey,
sorry,
like, dude,
guys.
just tone it down a little bit. It's like all you do.
Yeah, a lot of people are telling Dave and I that they feel bad for us because you're just always raining on our parade.
Number of people at the meetup were like, "Hey, man, just I know Dylan really just gives it to you a lot, but in a non-weird way. But just keep on doing what you're doing, man. Really appreciate it. And also, how do you make money?"
That was nice of them to stick up for you guys.
Yeah.
What was your drink of choice at the meetup? They had so many beers on draft that I had no clue what was even going
Mine was
on.
ice water.
I put exactly one
good.
beer on our tab. How it got so high, I do not know, but I put
I think I
exactly
might have-
one beer on our tab. It was a Yingling draft.
Might have been a
Ooh.
big tip for me.
And then someone else bought me a Yingling, so two Yinglings, and then two guys bought me shots.
Yeah, Dave actually just gave like a really big tip. We actually didn't have that big of a tab.
And then I drank 400 ounces of water starting at about 9:30.
That's very responsible of you. Why didn't you bring me one? I could use one.
They had a jug sitting out with cups next to it, and I was
Unlike
just,
Austin City golf courses, they had a jug.
I set up shop by it, and I was just housing water.
Dude, the one thing that happened during COVID that golf courses need to remedy is the water jug situation.
Oh, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's not the best water. I like to have a towel that I keep in a cooler, and I like to get it wet and put it around my neck.
Correct.
Just a nice thing to do.
Facts. It shouldn't be on me to like have to bring a giant thing of water and then just drink it and not have any option for getting more water throughout the round. Like why do I have my giant ass Yeti here that I can't refill?
it's not great. And they also, when they don't have a beverage cart, it's tough. Life's real tough.
Dude, we're in hell. So I'll be looking at Chubby's
Abby's
again.
over there like shopping for the latest cool shorts.
Dude, Abby's so tight.
No,
actually,
this is great.
Abby
He's
might
on
be the
the-
MVP. He drove himself down to the meetup and just absolutely mobbed.
He's reading the Wall Street Journal.
That's tight.
He's looking
Just
at
give us a
tight.
thumbs
He's
up.
trying to see what Bojo's up to after he
Yeah.
resigned. Let us know, man.
Oh,
Did y'all watch the Boris Johnson video I sent you about his model trains?
no.
Please go watch it.
Okay.
Man, I love our meetups. We
Yeah.
got to do one this fall.
In Chicago.
Hey, request, if we do somewhere like Houston again or somewhere where it's traditionally pretty hot, can we not go in the middle of July?
Here's a request. What if we moved our company completely to somewhere that's not as hot as it is here? What if we moved somewhere where we didn't have to turn down our AC on one of the hottest days of the summer because our power grid can't handle it?
ERCOT, man.
Dude, I
me a
honestly,
break.
Will, I think about what you're saying. Like every time I get into my vehicle, I have that thought in my head. I'm like,
Why are we doing this?
all right, what? I got the kid. And
The issue with the ERCOT stuff and like all Texans having to like turn stuff down or turn stuff off is that like we did that during the winter thing and it didn't help. So like I have no motivation to actually like contribute to the greater good in this scenario. Does that make me trash?
Nah, man.
wait, what? Yeah, kind of.
Like we all chipped in and like had no power for the entirety of that time and anything we did didn't really help.
That's true. But I look, yeah, I don't think it's
I'm gonna fight.
asking a lot to pop it up a couple. I don't think we should be in this position.
I'm
Not to let
gonna
these
fight
people
the
off
power
hook.
grid.
Fight the power grid. Let's go. Raise your fist and resist.
I'm gonna rage against the power grid
Seriously.
after the coffee machine's done.
They say jump, you say how high.
I'm simply not going to turn down my air conditioning. If they shut me
No, they
off,
want you to
shut
turn
me
it
off.
up.
They're not going to shut you off individually. It's just going to be everybody.
Yeah, that'd be funny
I
if they
know.
just shut Dylan down though.
No, I know. I know this.
You're kind of the bad boy of Austin Notices. Like when they were like boil your water, you were like, "Pfft, put that in my throat.
Oh, I just started housing.
He
it.
did say
I
that.
put my mouth straight to the faucet.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're not boiling your water. You're like, no, I don't care. I was like, dude, you're gonna get like some amoeba.
Weak ass shit. Get out of here. You hear me, Dave? I don't boil my shit.
I'm a boil boy, dude.
Oh, I boil my water. I don't get germs. Shut up.
They started calling me a lobster because I just fucking boil.
I don't think people were actually doing
I
that.
don't think that happened.
Yeah, they were, dude.
I really don't
Just
think
pump
so.
it up a little bit.
Pump it
Especially
up.
when you're gone.
Turn it up. No, I do. Oh, of course, when I'm not there, I turn it up. I'm not like totally loco. I gotta say, it's
Oh, cool.
expensive.
Dylan's got a
In
Nest.
this economy,
Must
David,
be nice, dude. Does Nest want to
What was
sponsor
your
this
last bill?
podcast?
What was your last electricity bill?
I'd rather not say.
Well, like what specifically though?
I'd rather not say. I mean, we water too, and
Oh, it's got waters.
water's expensive,
We're down to I think restrictions like twice a week now.
which is what we do.
Okay. You have the vibes of someone whose automatic sprinkler system, you don't turn it off when it's raining. And so like you'll drive by
No,
and you're just blasting it while it's raining.
I have my finger on the pulse of our water system.
What if I started like a really public beef with you in our next door app?
That would be pretty funny.
Like I just shit on you all the time. Yeah, dude, this guy,
This guy-
this fucking neighbor, this guy his dog is shitting all over everyone's lawns. He's running his thing.
Wow. Yeah, this guy looks like a sock. He keeps coming at my shit.
I just
What his
like
problem is.
I just have screenshots of like you, like just like if you see this guy out, yell at him because he's just leaving dog poop in everyone's yard.
Will, I'm glad you mentioned it because down at the saloon all this month, our special public beef,
public beef.
Ooh, what is that?
$16.99.
What does that entail?
It is a reverse seared tube steak.
Really? How does a reverse sear work
Gotta
with the
go.
tube
See
steak?
you later.
Wow.
We were here's a true story. We were driving back from Houston,
Okay.
and we were on 71, and it's
We
you
hadn't
know,
talked at all.
It was a very remote. Yeah, it was a very remote part of the drive. There were no buildings around. No
Down around
houses.
LaGrange Way, Will.
Yeah, LaGrange Way. We hadn't spoken for 20 minutes. And Dave looks over at me, like trying not to vomit, I would imagine.
Seriously,
And
the
he
whole
goes,
time.
This would be a great place for Dick's Saloon. like on the
LaGrange?
side of the road.
It would.
And he goes, just think all the cowboys coming through here.
Mm-hmm. A lot of good,
I was
lot
like,
of
you
good.
know what, Dave? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man.
A lot of hot cowboys go through there.
The hot cowboys need a little watering hole, on the side of the road.
If any listeners have like a good hot spot for like where hot cowboys hang out, let us know.
I think they hang out at the Dick Saloon.
Okay.
Come on in, boys. I know it's hot out there. Long drive ahead of you. Come on in and get yourself a Frosty boy.
We don't have to turn
The beer too, if you want
AC
one.
up. We don't have AC.
Yeah.
We like it a little warmer in there.
We like it a little sweaty in here, boys.
You feel how balmy that is?
Well, boys, come on in.
Uh-huh.
Have a seat,
Hotter than
cowboy.
hell in here.
Yeah, you can feel that in your undercarriage.
One thing hotter than the air in here is the Cowboys.
Can I get you a frozen pina colada?
I can give you one for each
sounds-
hand.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice, sir. Thank you.
Who was drinking pina coladas at Tiempo? Both of these
Adam.
guys?
Just the video team.
oh, just
dude.
Adam?
Was Randy too, or just
Randy
you?
got one.
I got one first, and then you got it after.
I mean,
Randy's got to stop with the weird drink orders.
yeah.
man.
Randy's wondering why his hangovers have gotten so bad at this point in his
It's the
life. He
sugar.
thinks it's because he's getting older. No, it's because he drinks
Randy.
like high C and vodka.
It's the sugar.
Like it's just so
Calm
much sugar,
down.
dude. Like that's gonna ruin you.
His body the next day is like, "What are you doing?"
Randy's too young to have these debilitating hangovers.
It's the sugary drinks
That
he
shouldn't
will
hit
not
you till
stop
like
housing.
29 or 30. How old's Randy? Like 21?
He's 19.
Randy's
we went
19.
to another bar after the meetup.
Yeah, I'm different. I got that dog in me.
You left ours to go to a cooler bar.
He sent me a picture with no context of the bar at Lalo.
You didn't send me shit.
Guess you're here or there. I was in bed.
I
Yeah,
thought
I did what I shouldn't have done, and that was go to the bar that has the strongest drinks in Houston to really cap my night off.
How did you make it there? I thought the whole reason you left was because it was like, all right.
We left
Gotta
because it was
go.
late, and then
Oh.
I was like, and then I don't think I had a choice in the matter. I think my friend that I stayed with and Sally were like, we're going to Layla. We're doing this. So your boy got a planter's punch, and it was the knockout.
Huh.
Mm.
It's a reference to the punch.
That was a good pun.
Also, the Cowboys at the Dick Saloon.
That sucked. Well, I'm sorry, man.
You're right. I'll
Just
take it.
total
I'm
knockouts.
sorry. I'll take that back.
Good time.
Good time. To everyone who came out, thank you guys so much. The meetups were really fun. We are planning on, we do have plans to do one this fall in a northern location.
Can we put
J-hole?
pen to paper on that plan?
Yeah, let's, before we announce where we would be doing it, but we'd be returning to a place that we know quite well.
Chicago.
Yeah.
It's not a secret.
Chicago would be the spot. We're looking to do it in the fall. So if you guys are some Midwest backers out there, we will be putting out some news on that. So if anyone wants to travel in, Chicago's just built so much more different than these other cities.
We're gonna run back to douchebag bar crawl.
I'm not opposed to it. Not opposed to it.
Those places we hit were pretty hot.
Do you think we can get the thousands of dollars from worth of clothing from Man Outfitters before this trip as well?
Probably not. Maybe some rollback polos.
I
Or
wore
something.
all that stuff into the ground.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
still wearing it.
Yeah.
That was clutch.
I'm still wearing it. That was the greatest email of all time. Hey, just let us know what you guys want from Man Outfitters ahead of the trip. I was like, anything?
Say no more.
I'll take every Arc'teryx piece we have.
and they delivered on it.
That's probably why we went out of business.
And then we had to close up
It was
shop.
that trip.
They're like,
It
yeah,
did.
Will took $10,000 worth of Arc'teryx.
Think about the content we got though.
Stop.
Guess what I did,
Why don't you
What?
tell us, man?
dude? I went 10,000 on them.
You matched
Oh, I
that
thought-
10,000
I
button.
thought you did something like different, but this is
Randy borrowed Dave's 10,000s to swim at the.
That's
hotel.
true.
That's
Some-
facts.
Dude, I have never even thought of getting like aquatic in my 10,000s.
You haven't gotten aquatic in your
No, dude, they're
10,000s?
training shorts for your boy. I sweat in those things. I usually don't cool off in them.
While
Usually
not
I'm heating up.
traditionally known as swim attire, I've swam in them at the pool, obviously at the pool, multiple times.
They were my lounge shorts yesterday. That's facts.
Dude,
Okay.
the session shorts are my absolute jam. They're so light that you barely even feel like you're wearing anything. They're the
That's
perfect
true.
shorts.
Yeah.
They're perfect.
They're great.
No bullshit. 10,000 works with top strength and endurance athletes to co-design, test, and develop their gear so you know it's heavily vetted before they show up at your door. I just talked about the session shorts. I have like 3 different pairs at this point, and they're just my absolute go-to shorts for that kind of stuff. It's a beautiful situation
They're
to be
so
in.
lightweight and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Almost feel like you're naked. Almost.
You do. You wonder, you're like, well, is this liner doing its job? It is.
Yeah.
It is.
At the heart of 10,000, they have a stoic dedication to continuous improvement. Every day faster, every day stronger, every day better than yesterday. They don't believe in overnight success, miracle drugs, cure-alls, quick fixes, or shortcuts. They believe in works in progress. I think we're all a work in progress.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think every single one of us is.
Probably agree with that.
Live, laugh, learn.
Yep. Hey, guess what? Like I said, 10,000 works with the top strength and endurance athletes to co-design, test, and develop their gear so you know it's heavily vetted before they show up at your door. Kit up now and get 15% off your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc/circling. That's TENTHOUSAND.cc/circling. CIRCLING to get 15% off. They offer free shipping, free returns, and a lifetime guarantee. Now get off your ass and go get the highest quality, best fitting, and most comfortable training shorts you've ever worn from 10,000.
Rest in peace, Tony Sirico.
Thank
AKA
you.
Paulie Walnuts.
Thank you, David.
Put that in there.
Hey, can we talk about MILFs real quick?
Sure.
Let's turn this one over to Dylan.
Yeah. So we brought on our MILF correspondent. What does MILFs mean?
Mom, I
It used to be Mom, I like to freak dance.
Frequently.
yes, freak dance.
Okay. So Zach Wilson, noted quarterback, BYU.
Cougar.
Oh, man, no one has made that connect.
Hey, they're the Cougars.
Oh. Wow.
Cougar's also like a term for an older woman who likes younger men.
What did Zach Wilson do? I kind of
This is all
understand how this
alleged.
came out. Alleged.
Thank you, Dylan.
So his ex-girlfriend, can someone explain this to me?
His
By the way-
ex-girlfriend has accused Zach Wilson of sleeping with his mother's best friend, who might be named Patty Mills. I don't know.
It's not Patty Mills.
Do you know that though?
Although they both
you
play in
refute
Brooklyn. Or that area.
I don't.
New York. The Nets.
Do the
He's
Jets-
on the Nets.
The Jets?
Wow,
kill
you really
me.
landed the plane
Kill
on that
me.
joke.
No, the plane's done.
I mean, you don't want your ex-girlfriend slandering you like this on the timeline, especially on a Sunday.
His ex-girlfriend, by the way,
She didn't hit the TL. Someone hit it for her.
Oh.
his ex-girlfriend is currently dating his old college roommate,
Oh, Dax?
who goes by the name of Dax Milne. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry to every guy named Dax out there, but I can't take you seriously
There's
if your
like
name
12
is Dax.
Daxes out there.
I can't take you seriously. It's just a weird name.
Some. I'm not saying I do. Some might find this young lady to be somewhat attractive.
So why
Again,
did
I'm not
he,
saying I would.
did he cheat on his ex-girlfriend with his mom's
That is
best
the
friend?
allegation.
It seems that way, or else why would she be airing him out like this?
We need the mom's best friend to speak up. I
wanna-
need an official statement. I need a Notes app post on her Facebook page.
Right.
Did you see Spieth went to the Notes app for his live thing?
He didn't need to go to the Notes app. He didn't need to do anything.
Spieth, Jordan Spieth.
What do you say?
Basically said, hey, a lot of rumors out there. I'm not going to the live tour. I'm a PGA Tour guy.
Okay.
There's nothing else. That has nothing to do with the story, but I just want to say that he
It's
also
the most
did that.
interesting social media post he's ever had.
Honestly, it's up there.
Yeah.
Somehow presented by AT&T.
Yeah, they didn't want him to crop it because they wanted the AT&T to be at the top of the page when he posted the screenshot. That'd actually be pretty savvy.
So she called him a.
Yeah, I work in media.
Wait, okay. In a since deleted comment, she said that Wilson was sleeping with his mom's best friend. That's the real homie hopper. End quote. Homie hopper.
So she was being accused because him and
Of homie hopping.
that is a term I am
What
not
is
familiar
homie
with.
hopping, David? Explain it for the kids at home.
Go from one homie to the next. Hop from one to the next.
that probably makes some sense. When a person goes out with someone and then breaks up with them and goes out with one of their friends. Yeah, pretty simple here.
Dude, she's just hopping with the
Did
homies.
you just look it up?
I think he originally accused her of homie hopping because of she's dating his ex college roommate, and he's like, "Nah, you're the real homie hopper."
If you're sleeping with your mom's
Oh.
best friend, you got to not name call people. You can't toss out homie hopping stuff if you're the one, philandering.
Philandering. You're a philanderer.
Zach, dude. I saw Ocho Cinco said he was the GOAT.
Dude,
People like this move.
what's Ocho Cinco's problem?
He does not care about you.
This
your
article,
clout.
I'm thinking I'm gonna block him.
this article lists Zach Wilson's mother as an influencer. Wilson's mom, influencer Lisa Nealman Wilson, posted an emotional, near 30-minute long Instagram video Sunday. Wow, this is like a whole mess, man.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what her deal is. His mom, his actual mom.
Think there's something more at Bay right now?
I've not looked at it, but I feel like she's had some takes in the last couple of years since she's rose to prominence because of her son that are just like, what? I don't know.
She straight up is an influencer. She's got promoted posts, over 100,000 followers.
Let's buy some shit.
Is he ever gonna not look 16 years old?
No.
I know that we're older and like, you know, seeing like we're at the point now where we've seen the entire long careers of some of our favorite athletes just go away. Like we're seeing our heroes retire. This kid looks too young to be a professional athlete.
Yeah.
He's just too young.
Looks like he's like interning for a big financial institution on Wall Street.
He's learning about what it's like to be a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
They say that first season, you know, that's kind of an internship. Just like, well, getting adjusted to the speed of the game.
I mean, I feel like
Shut up.
It's a tough position to play, Dylan. I know you never played quarterback.
Quarterback is the hardest position in sports to play.
Disagree.
What's harder? In all sports.
Probably YMCA third base when you're in like 5th grade.
That ain't it, man.
And you're down that hot corner and you don't have the arm strength to get it to first. Probably that.
You gotta break down. You gotta assess what the defense is giving you. You gotta break it down. You gotta find that weak spot in the defense.
I think
you gotta have the ability to get it there. You gotta really spin it. You can't do that.
No.
I feel like if you put enough talent around me, I could like fill in for a series and no one would even know.
You just hand the ball off?
Mhm.
Would you actually throw a pass?
No, dude, I'd throw it up.
Facts.
Bags. Slant routes only. I can't throw over 10 yards.
This dude
Well,
just throws hella slants.
You would just lead your
That's a
receiver into like life-changing
A
hits.
slant is a tough route to throw.
Like Will's just hanging his dudes out to dry.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the mic's
get us
right
killed.
there.
Alligator.
the phrase are getting me killed out here. Sorry, man. Run another slant.
Yeah,
Shut
dude,
up.
look at my perfectly tiny arms. Like I can't do that much
That's
with
all I
these.
got,
Like
man.
you see my Grand X video? I can't throw the ball that far.
Dog,
That was a vortex.
just another slant.
T-Man hasn't dropped that on the timeline in a while.
Yeah,
It's been 6 hours.
I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because I look like a just total beta in that video,
Narp.
but I hate it.
Narp is what he was.
You look like a total narp.
No, dude, don't fucking call me that.
Ooh.
Wow, dude.
You got a lot of nerve, punk.
Damn, touch the nerve.
Keep my name out your mouth, see? Yeah, don't call me a narp.
So he's fucking cool.
Yeah, good for him. Should we talk Matt's on Rancho real quick?
Hey, picks or no?
No, I see. That's the thing. We need some more info to come out.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah.
I'm not saying she deserves to be doxxed, but like if she has been doxxed already, I would like to see a picture.
Did
We don't
this
know if
hookup?
they're doing that.
Did this hookup happen? Yeah, they're more soaking instead of docking.
Hey.
Do we know if this happened when he was in college or when he was in the NFL? Because if you're in the NFL and you're like a quarterback, it's a weird move to just default to your
Go with what you
your mom's
know.
friend.
You know what? That's a decent question. I don't know the timeline here. Don't know it.
What do you think she has like a mom name?
Patty Mills,
Paula.
Barbara.
Paula, that's a good one.
Paula's
Paula's
a good one.
Paula's really good.
Your favorite Paula, of course, Creamer, the golfer.
Yeah, Duncanville alum, right?
No,
No,
not at all.
Nope.
fake news.
She's from Southern California, actually.
Cool.
No, I don't know that.
No, isn't she? Maybe it was Saratoga. No, she's just
Where's she from?
from California.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
She's from Cream City, Milwaukee.
I didn't know her nickname was the Pink Panther.
What they call Cream City?
There's an answer to that, and I should know
Is it beer related?
We'll figure this
A
out.
lot of beer up there.
Is it Milwaukee?
Yeah, why they call it Cream City?
It's nicknamed that because in the 19th and early 20th century suggested the dominance of creamy yellow colored brick during the city's first 7 decades.
That is not what I expected.
Not what I was expecting.
creamy brick, which is what they called Brad. He wore a cream outfit the other day.
Yeah. That's mean.
I'm sorry. He's got his headphones on. He won't hear this.
Brett has the
He listens to the
Brett has the
pods.
ugliest headphones in the office.
Yeah, they're not.
Dude, y'all leave him alone.
Dude, there's swagless
Is he gonna
headphones.
rage quit one day on us?
No, I think we might.
Oh,
Just,
dude, those are the office ones. Those are
yeah, but they're
commuter
not
ones.
good.
No,
Like,
they're
they're
not.
just headphones,
They're
dog.
for computing.
Those are like $12 Amazon.
yeah, but he's been using
cloud
it,
computing.
Like if
T.
we're using them just for briefly to do something during an episode, they're acceptable. If they're your everyday go-to headphones, that's when we start having issues.
Let's get him some like really like tricked out Beats by Dre or something.
No, they just get
Like,
stolen from the back of
surprise
his car again.
That's his Christmas bonus. Just new headies.
But like they're like the ones that are just completely unnecessary. Like they got all this shit on them. There's too much fucking
we
shit
get
on
Too
them.
much fucking shit on him.
Should we get him a gaming chair?
Can you get me a gaming chair?
We're not doing gaming chairs in here.
I would game
I
a
will
lot
rage
more.
quit. Those are the dorkiest thing anyone can buy is a gaming chair.
Stop, dude. You don't get to dip your toe into gamer
Yes, I
culture
do.
and then be like, no, you do gamer chair.
Well, it's a
but-"
chair
Yeah,
that
dude gets married
it's a
and starts
chair
shitting
that
on
I game
gamers.
in.
Like, what's your problem?
It's
You're
a chair
a-
that you play games in.
You're a flyby gamer. You're a scavenger. You like to
I was
like
a
to
COVID gamer.
claim a little bit of gamer culture, but you're not about it.
I was a COVID gamer. I racked up over 40 solo dubs in Warzone.
You're a culture
I'm
vulture
a COVID gamer.
with gamer culture.
I games during COVID.
Why are you doing?
Wait, who?
Why are you doing caveman lawyer?
Because you've gotten that stuck in my head in
I'm
the
a
last 2
caveman.
weeks. Dylan has started doing the I'm a caveman
I'm a
bit.
caveman.
And now whenever I hear something with like a similar amount of syllables, I can't help just be, I'm a COVID gamer.
That is a 30-year-old skit from SNL.
R.I.P.
I did
Phil
not
Hartman.
meet a single listener at the meetup who would be around for that skit.
No. I'm a caveman. It's not 30 years old.
It's early 90s.
That's 30.
Phil Hartman, rest in peace.
Look up caveman lawyer
His wife
on
killed
YouTube.
him.
Really funny stuff.
His wife killed him.
Yeah, this was a running skit from 1991 to 1996.
See, he was a lawyer that was also a caveman. And he doesn't know the modern way of life. He's
No, but
adjusting.
he does have bar
But-
eligibility.
But he
and
did pass the bar.
He knows how to command a courtroom.
Yes. Yes.
Can we play this
Board
review?
certified as well.
Really?
Probably.
Does he do continuing education stuff or anything?
Yeah, he speaks at all the conferences.
That's
What
cool, man.
what type of litigation is he specialize in?
Encino
Cool.
and asbestos. Also, truck accidents.
Oh,
He's
really?
on top of it.
Billy Rubin here.
Who's that local guy? Oh, Lorenz and Lorenz. His commercials are so bad. It's just him standing on top of a car, and his whole bit is, "I'm on top of it."
Or on a building. I'm on top
yeah,
of it.
we get it, man.
That's good. I like that.
It's not
No,
good.
well, we're talking about it. but
I mean,
still.
I like I'm more of a David Comey guy.
Like
If you ever travel to Austin and you see a billboard with a dude who has dreadlocks like down to his butt, it's David Comey, the lawyer who rocks.
He's a lawyer who rocks.
What if Will was
I
a lawyer?
mark
He'd
my
be-
words. If I need to go into court and have a lawyer, I'm getting David Comey.
That's the thing. If I need a lawyer, I'm not really looking for someone who rocks. I'm looking for someone who's going to get me, win my case for
Yeah,
me.
well, you should maybe change it to David Comey, the lawyer who gets you out of
The
trouble.
lawyer who wins. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah,
Will
put your
DeFreeze,
win
the-
percentage on the billboard.
The lawyer who socks.
That's good. That's good.
It's good. It's a play on David Comey's.
Yeah, my lawyer. He's not very good,
Dude,
but
but
he
like-
absolutely rocks. So we had a good time.
Like, look, man, I'm looking at life, but fucking good, dude. You go into his office, he's just like listening to Slipknot.
Yeah, what's up, dude? You hear this? Yeah, you hear this live version of Metallica from
really
Madison
good.
Square
Dude,
Garden, dude?
You really do rock.
Yeah,
That's sick.
Wow, awesome. Can we talk about my case? Like, I'm facing.
How's my case going?
Yeah, I'm facing
Not
up to
great.
20.
Not great, but check this out.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
He's like, check it out, dude. I can play the first few notes of "Come as You Are."
yeah.
Have you read over my case yet? No, not yet, man. Just
Yeah.
wait.
Oh wait,
me-
when's your court date again? Oh, I'm gonna be at Red Rocks for Goo Goo Dolls.
You
Sorry.
You want to hear "Smoke on the Water"? I
No, one more, one more,
stinks,
one
man.
more song.
I just kind of want to know if like the status of my divorce. Like, can you just help
yeah.
me out?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Just
keep
tell
my
me.
house, David.
Am I,
Oh my god.
am I gonna lose everything? I'm being audited. Can you just
Can you please help me?
can you put down the guitar?
Can you please turn it down from 11 to 10? Like, what?
I can't even hear you, sir. Please turn it down. What's his problem? Will.
He can't stop rocking.
He can't. That's the thing about him.
Yeah.
Oh, David Comey.
I'm paying you $300 an hour, and you're just playing Metallica for me. on repeat.
He just sits outside the courtroom, just blaring White Zombie before he goes in.
Does he have walk-up music?
Yeah,
That'd
he
be
has
sick.
to.
He just walks in with a Bluetooth speaker on his like.
he's been found to be in contempt multiple times. Like, dude, you can't do that in my courtroom, sir. Counselor.
His hair is so aggressive.
I don't think he has dreads anymore.
I think he does.
Does he?
He absolutely
In
does.
this picture,
David.
he has his hair pulled back, but he still has dreads.
Dude, he's that guy.
God, he rocked.
Oh no. Does he sing?
I'm getting David Comey on the pod.
Let's get him on.
I'm getting him
We
on.
can't hear him over his loud music. Like, sir, please turn it down.
Hey, dude, we're recording.
We're
the
doing a
show.
podcast.
You're on. You're the guest.
Dave, can we play this review of Matt's El Rancho?
Yeah. This is only sent to us about 1,000 times.
Yeah, did this guy go certified like macro on TikTok or something?
This guy's on TikTok and he does these breakdowns. Let's check it out.
I've been going to Matt's El Rancho since I was 7, but haven't returned in years. That being said, I decided to go once more to see if this place is worth the hype or just another bust. Starting off, the layout of this place is legit, with Spanish-style architecture and the peaceful pond in the backyard patio. 8 out of 10. The ambiance, however, is quite loud and obnoxious, with a bunch of tipsy old people stumbling around with their margaritas. 4 out of 10,
awesome.
but the servers were very sweet and get an 8 out of 10 despite the hosting staff seeming completely clueless. Now to the food. The queso is outstanding and the frozen marg's decent, but the entrees are a no-go. The chicken quesadilla was absolutely rancid and the tacos al carbon below average, as the steak was as dry as a desert and the tortillas quite stale. 30 out of 50. Finally, value is also super low and gets a 7 out of 20. All in all, Matt's gets a 57 out of 100, which makes this place not famous, but a fat-ass bust.
We need
Fat
that.
ass
Dude,
bust.
that's
We
a
need that
fat
clip.
ass bust.
Chicken quesadillas.
Didn't you say something about a fat ass bust this weekend?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. The one thing that he says that I do think has credibility is that sometimes the tacos El Carbon tortillas
Sure.
are a little stale. I
Sure.
don't know what the deal is.
He got
Hey.
he got a steak there, which no one does.
No,
Carbone. He went Carbone.
he went tacos El Carbon
He mentioned steak. He said the
in the steak
steak.
quesadilla.
It's a steak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or sorry, in the steak taco.
The
Gotcha,
tacos
okay.
are Carbone.
What, the one thing
Fajita steak.
he fucked up two things on the quesadilla front. One, he said quesadilla like an idiot.
Yeah.
Two, the quesadilla at Matt sucks.
Well, we don't ride too hard for the food at Matt's. The overall experience is what we go
No.
for. It's a fun time.
I have no issue with him.
The food is fine.
I have no issue with him like saying that about the food. Fine, not what I would have ordered, but that's okay. My issue is just like, first of all, no one has ever like thought that the pond out there is peaceful. I never even noticed that thing.
He's the only person in the world that gives Matt's El Rancho an 8 out of 10 on the aesthetics.
You complain he's complaining about tipsy old people walking around and it's loud. Yeah, it's a Mexican like restaurant. It's margaritas and queso
Yeah.
and like they have a mariachi band there sometimes, not anymore. What are you expecting? You want white linen, you want linen tablecloths and
Candlelight dinner.
Yeah, what
as
do you
eat
expect?
your
No, this restaurant was
quesadilla.
perfect. There were a bunch of sober people there
Everyone-
not speaking.
everyone was super
I fucking
sober.
loved it.
Everyone's very young and sober.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like it's a scene, man. That's why we're going.
Yeah.
You dumb
Do they
idiot.
not do the mariachi anymore?
It's been a while.
That's
They
too
stopped,
bad.
I think, for COVID, and they haven't brought it back yet. For
Man.
some
Are you sure? Are
First
we,
the
are we
water
just not going on
judge.
Thursdays?
No, that's a
You're
great
saying
point.
it's only Thursday?
Yeah, it's only Thursday they do the mariachi. So maybe I just think we need to start going on Thursdays more. I'll go this Thursday. I don't care.
And to be fair, when the mariachi band is playing within 50 feet of you, it is obnoxiously loud and you can't talk to anybody.
Yeah, but I like it.
But it's also a vibe.
I've never told a mariachi band to go away because
No.
I'm the podcaster who rocks.
And if you tip them, they'll play whatever you want. They'll play Happy Birthday for you.
What's your go-to for them?
Oh, I don't have one.
I like Guantanamera.
Say it again.
Bitty Bitty Bum Bum?
Guantanamo.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
Yeah.
Selena.
Yeah.
She was
Rest in peace. Corpus Christi.
She was killed in Corpus Christi.
I don't know why that has to be the first thing we talk about every time Selena comes up on this podcast.
At a hotel.
I just like to remember her through her music.
Bitty bitty bum
That was a
bum.
big day. Whatever grade, 5th grade, 4th grade, when she passed. That was like so when Selena,
J-Lo crushed it in that
then
role, by the way.
Tupac, then Biggie.
Dude, I've never seen
I
it.
believe.
It's good.
I know. I want to see it.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
I feel like Micah would be really mad that I've never seen it. I could see him just absolutely riding for that movie.
Texas has produced, of course, 2 great Salinas musicians.
Yeah, Grand Prairie Zone.
Gomez, you hear about her?
I've heard about her. You guys watching season 2 of Only Murders in the Building?
No.
Randy called it boring.
Check
Really
out
good
the
re-
show that Randy
Yeah, from the guy
Trembacki
who
called
orders-
boring.
From the guy who orders pina coladas at a Mexican restaurant.
I mean, that's not boring, objectively.
Okay, fair.
And
enough.
subjectively, actually, too.
Okay, fair.
Tell me this. Can you really rate a Tex-Mex joint if you didn't even discuss or mention the salsa?
No.
What? First of all, their salsa
Maybe he didn't
is
like
excellent.
It's
Is
getting-
it possible he didn't like his entrees because he filled up on chips and salsa beforehand?
The salsa has been getting a little too hot for my taste.
Well, it also is
They're turning
it's,
up the heat on it like
gotten
this.
soft.
it's amplified by the fact that they also have smaller water glasses with no ice. It's wrong.
Wow. Are they cutting corners?
I don't know, but
Of course, he didn't mention that the chips are half of a tortilla.
a lot of people don't realize that.
So if you've eaten 2 chips, that's the same as eating 1 whole tortilla. If you do the math works.
A whole tortilla sounds gross.
Well, you're the guy who eats like 8 whole tortillas before his food comes out. So why don't you speak on that?
I definitely filled up at
You
El
dumb idiot.
Tiempo. Their salsa is good too. Not as good as Matt. They serve it warmed, like warmed up, literally.
Did Adam lose his fingerprints on it like he did on the fajitas?
Yes.
Bro, Adam was getting after that little rice bowl. He was he fucking had it in his hand. Just, I don't mean to out him, but you
Damn.
were getting after that rice bowl, my friend.
Good rice.
It is good rice. I love rice.
Rice is
Dude,
okay.
Dave changed how I looked at rice forever.
Oh my god.
I'm not
Like
a
when I
rice
first
guy.
met Dave Ruff, you know, I didn't know a lot about him, and I started just peeling back the layers of that onion, and I soon learned that Dave loves white rice. A little bit of soy sauce in there.
Oh, God.
Davey loves it.
Top 5 favorite foods.
I like white rice with an Asian meal for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm not traditionally a big rice guy.
Ooh,
I'm not.
I love it.
Don't care.
Do you have any desire to ever like make your own sushi? Like try
No.
that?
No.
I don't either.
No.
Every time I see people do it on like Instagram or something, I look at the roll and I think that looks like shit. Why would you do that?
That's
boy
how I
loves
feel
sushi,
about
though.
homemade pizza.
Yeah, dude, no. Homemade pizza, I think, just looks bad, but it tastes really good. But a lot of times when people send, like, I see homemade pizzas, I'm like, yeah, that's not very like good looking. I want one of those noon home pizza ovens. You seen these things? Can't believe they're not a sponsor yet.
You know, that reminds me. Brett said that I was getting a pizza stone for a wedding gift. And glaring lack of pizza stone as a wedding gift from Brett.
Yeah, he
No,
has like a million of them in his apartment.
I think you misunderstood. He said he's getting you a cameo from Jack Stone.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Mm. He just got stoned with me and we ate pizza.
Not sure why he would promise such a gift and not deliver on it.
Yeah, he kind of promised me one too. He accidentally ordered 8 for somebody one time. This is a true
That
story.
guy's all hat, no cattle.
He accidentally ordered 8 pizza stones for someone's wedding that were personalized, and now he just has a bunch of pizza stones with someone else's initials on them.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Everybody must get pizza stoned.
Hey, why'd you send me that Evan Stone video the other day? Speaking of.
I really don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Ooh, my car's ready from the shop.
No one cares. Hey, let's hear from our friends over at Truebill.
I care.
Have you had a car in the shop recently that just like no? My least favorite thing in the world are when I sign up for a free trial and then I get charged later for it because I forget to cancel it. And so many times we forget to do that. Don't let these greedy corporations pocket your money. Download Truebill and take control of your subscriptions. I just got an email from them this morning.
Facts?
Yeah, they're keeping me in check. Truebill is a new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill. Because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel, Truebill makes it incredibly simple. You just link your accounts, and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscriptions in one tap. So you just do your bank, your credit card, whatever. It goes through, scans everything, and it spits out, hey, this is everything you got. What do you want to get rid of?
Everyone needs this.
Save me.
Even if you think you don't, you probably
Dude,
do.
They got your back. Hit me this morning with an email like, hey, we've got an uncategorized expenditure. I was
Did you
like,
help
whoa, whoa.
categorize
And I
it?
went and looked, and I was like, oh, we're good. We're good. But yeah, it's nice to know that they're looking out for you.
Yeah, don't go with other apps that are all hat and no categorization.
Wow.
Don't fall for a subscription scam. Start canceling today at truebill.com/circling. Go right now. Truebill.com/circling. It can save you thousands a year. Truebill.com/circling. Last night on the TL, I saw a video. People were jarred by this video. It was not really what I wanted to see with that kind of hangover, as this was quite anxiety-inducing, seeing this glacier that is melting. Where was this again?
Kyrgyzstan?
Glacier?
Kyrgyzstan.
It was a glacier.
How?
Part of it was this was due to a glacier that is melting and broke off.
Yeah,
and created
Kyrgyzstan. That sucks. That's not how you say it.
Dude, you killed that.
At least I tried.
Yeah, you did it.
Dylan's over there. Trying to figure out what a
What
glacier
are you
is.
confused about? I'm not saying you shouldn't be confused. I don't totally know what's going on.
That environment did not look very glaciary.
Well, have you
It's
ever heard of
the
this? Have you heard of
Tian
this
Shan
global
Mountains.
warming, climate change, Dylan?
You hear
Yeah,
about
something
the-
you
hear about
obviously
this
don't
heat
take
today?
seriously.
That glacier was trying to break them boys
I'm
off.
trying to turn my AC up today.
At what point in this video did you think that this person was in danger?
The second I saw it.
Because
When-
I did not think
when-
until it got like completely down the mountain.
When it ramps off of that first big,
yeah.
that's when I'm like, oh, this is like a big boy.
I thought this was just going to be a
situation.
dope video that this guy got, not like a life
took
or
forever.
death thing.
seemingly to get to him.
I dropped it in the group text, and Dylan immediately just said, I could outrun that.
I showed Brittany last night. We were watching Love Island. I made her pause it. So you have to watch this video. I've seen it like 12 times today. And she goes, oh, that's not that bad. Like, what?
How did
Not
this
that
guy?
bad.
This thing got 10 feet away from the guy before he was like, oh, shoot.
So I saw it on Reddit first. And the guy left I don't know where the quote originated, but he explained what happened. So where he was filming from, there was like a ledge right to his right out of frame of the camera that provided him some protection from the thing. Like a little chasm, if you will.
It's pronounced chasm.
A little chasm, if you will. And so he knew that he could escape
right?
to it,
No.
and it would provide him some cover.
Mm-hmm. He said if it was
but-
5 minutes, either like like 5 minutes before, he would have been dead.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you cannot run this thing. It is moving at a rapid clip.
The fact that he emerged with 0 injuries after this entire thing swept over him is insane. I want to see what I want to see what he looked like after, like if he's covered in soot.
Soot?
Just whatever.
Isn't it snow?
Well, snow and dirt.
Snow and dirt. Snert.
When I hear soot, I think like there's been a fire nearby.
I know. Stop harping on this logistic. Can we move on?
My soot. My
I
soot.
didn't have a good word.
Okay.
My soot.
He's not a chimney sweep.
Man, I could.
You remember that guy?
Dude, Dave's chimney sweep is tight. We got to
gotta
get him on
hit
the
him
pod,
up,
too.
You guys
dude.
all swag, man.
We still have never used that fireplace.
first team all swag.
Will you have him on for another Friday interview?
Yeah.
Hey.
if you want him on, I can get him on, I'm sure.
Will you plug your Friday interview for anyone out there who hasn't entertained it yet? Because every single person that's listened to it has reached out to us saying that they're in love with this interview.
I know, and I'm wondering if they're like kind of trolling. But either way,
You think you bricked it?
check
Everyone's-
out. Well, yeah, I mean, dude. We had Hatem Matar on, and if you don't know who he is he's known as the world's first Arab pit master. He's Egyptian, but he lives in the United Arab Emirates now, and he was in town making the rounds. He was in College Station after here, and he's a pit master. Brisket came to Texas, of all places, tried Rudy's, and loved brisket. It was the first time he'd ever had it. Liked it so much he was like vac sealing it and then bringing it back to the UAE on a 15-hour flight, and then he just learned how to do it. Came back here, I believe Southside Barbecue in Bastrop. Learned the craft, and now he's got like 4 restaurants in the UAE. And that's not even like the most interesting stuff about him. I'll save it. Check it out. Coffee Friday on this feed with myself, Peter Hart. If you don't know who Peter Hart is, he used to be a contributor to our old blog, PGP. And he was a co-host with our friend Kyle Banduho of the Dadgum podcast, formerly. Those guys. Original dads.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, it was awesome because like I prepared for this thing. I thought we were gonna just do barbecue. Then you find out like, oh, maybe this guy knows mixed martial arts. Maybe he fought professionally in some capacity. Maybe he jumps out of planes often.
Is it the answer yes to all these questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Did you listen?
I have not listened yet because I was going to put it on the car, But Fritz was sleeping so well, I was like, I feel like a podcast might take him out of it. So I was going to do that this afternoon, actually.
Can I ask you a question about your car rides with Fritz?
Yes.
Specifically long car rides.
Yeah.
So does he demand his music, his kids' music?
No.
That's so nice.
And to be honest, I don't even entertain playing kids' music because I'm of the assumption that if I just play my music, you will get used to it.
That's what I thought. And I think it's his nanny plays him a bunch because like now when we drove to Houston last weekend with them, we listened to the same 7 songs the entire way, and I'm not exaggerating.
No, I put on some like, I don't know, some lullaby shit, and he was like, turn this weak shit off.
Shout out to Shake Your Maraca.
I'll just play DJ Screw for Parks.
No, you don't. He said you're listening to Paula Abdul.
Stop.
Nothing wrong with Paula.
He said he caught you crying in the rearview mirror the other day to a James Blunt song.
We were sitting sideways
You were
driving into Houston.
We were not.
Yeah, we were.
How does one? I actually don't know how one sits sideways.
See, if you flip switches in your vehicle with hydraulics and your car's leaning like this, you're kind of sitting like this, rolling down the street.
So the car that you drove,
Like maybe you'll spray a block, maybe you won't.
you drove Bay's car to Houston, and you're telling me that her car is capable with the hydraulic system of sitting sideways.
And we were dripping
not.
candy paint all over the street.
That was factory.
It was candy.
Was it? Is that why all those cars were spinning out behind us?
Yeah. Why'd you guys have a bucket of paint that you were just dumping on the street?
Yahoo! Mario Kart. I'm like the guy from Police Academy.
For sure. I know what that reference
Just
is.
making noises. Okay. Well, another day.
I know
Another
that guy.
40-year-old reference.
He can make any kind of sound with his mouth. What's that guy's deal?
Dude, you're killing
He's
this.
just fucking
Go off,
he's
Dave.
really
And
good.
he
Go
speak
off.
like that. He was
What?
a robot. He speak like that. He was actually talking.
See,
You kind of killed it.
You don't
dude.
know Police Academy?
no.
Great movie.
Those are movies that I wanted to get into as a kid, but when I watched one, I just didn't think it was that good.
It's a parody.
Yeah, I know of Police Academy. I don't think I've ever actually seen it. I feel like I need to go back and watch like a lot of classic films. You hear about this Godfather movie? I feel like I should see it.
It's really slow.
Rest in peace, James Caan.
Facts.
Of course, the father of Randy's doppelganger, Scott.
I didn't know that until James Caan had passed.
I did.
I did, actually, yeah. It's all right. A lot of people probably didn't.
Shout out to the Ocean's movies.
Yeah.
How tall is Scott Caan?
Not-
He puts off 5'6" vibes.
There's a
super
reason.
tall.
There's a reason that his hair is coiffed so high above his head.
That gives him an extra 2 inches.
Google has him listed at 5'5",
Oh, boy.
which means he's
He's
5'3".
truly a king. I wonder how tall his dad was. I guess you can look that up.
5'9".
There we go. So, yeah, this Avalanche.
In this scenario, there's no way that any of us get video like this of this.
Oh, I would.
No, you're putting your phone away like 10 seconds into
No,
that video,
I'm
and you're like, I got to get out of here.
If I survive, like I'm going viral. That's
you would,
so much
you would
motivation.
run. You would end up like putting your phone away and running away to somewhere where you would end up dying from it instead of holding. You don't have diamond feet, dude.
I would run with the phone over my shoulder like this. I would be. It
Like
would be
Micah?
It'd be a very shaky
I would take the
video.
phone and tuck it into my yoga pants, the back, and then just run.
Mhm.
And all
You
all the
you
boys that were
typically
checking me out as I walked by.
You hike in yoga pants typically.
Yeah, typically.
I would have recorded it.
Get that ass popping.
There's nothing you could have done. He had a spot to dip away to hide.
Did he know that?
Yeah, he explained it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
Okay,
like I said.
But
I wasn't listening to you.
Okay.
he acknowledged though that he should not have done that.
Correct.
He's like, I definitely almost died. I was dumb. So whatever you said, it's bullshit.
As the avalanche is bearing down on him, he says, "Oh dear God." Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what I would say. That's what I said like to myself while watching the video.
I was worried about like a stray boulder, just less the snow. The snow, obviously, not great. You don't want to be covered in snow. Dylan, I know you were over the weekend, but
Come on.
that's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Should we get the hell out of here?
Yeah, it's time.
Shout out to Podcast Week. If you haven't done so already, send us your worst of stories. Worstof@washedmedia.com. We're doing it tomorrow on Patreon, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. And again, to everyone else who came out to the meetup, thank you guys so much. We had a blast. They're always fun to do. We will give you a heads up before the next one that we do. But yeah, that's that.
Bye.